Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Savage, aka Sevloke. You tuning in to Sevloke's Hood Tales. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Let's get to the politic. Big shout out to everybody showing the channel love. I appreciate the interactions and the support. Mile high salute to y'all, man. So this video was requested from the comment section. The homie Skama B, big shout out to you, bro, for the interaction and the request. I appreciate it a lot. And your question was, are the Rollin 30's from Denver, Colorado tied in with the Rollin 60's, and do they get along? And then you asked about GC, Trey, and I think you were actually referring to Trey Gangsta Crip. To break it down, honestly, like, in a good form that you may understand, the Trey Gangsta Crips and the Treyos are two different hoods, pretty much. The TTGCs are like younger fools. They were like the younger fools of the east side, and the Treyos were like the OG fools, right? And they're two different hoods, really. And really, to be truthful, TTGC, they actually, after a while, didn't even really interact with a lot of the Treyos. Like, TTGC got so big that them fools, in their minds and hearts, they became OGs because they were out there actually pushing the line for the east side. You know, another thing, let me try to clarify it up too. So when people hear 30's from Denver, it automatically goes back to Harlem 30's from California, or West Coast 30's. That's the biggest 30's I ever hear. Like, you know, are they from Harlem's? Are they from West Coast? To be truthful, a lot of fools that I know that are from 30's, they don't say Rollin 30's. They say Treyo from 30th Ave out here in Denver, Colorado. So what I think people honestly think they're from Harlem 30's from California. I think they automatically put them under that. Well, they have their own identity out here, 30th Ave, Treyo. You know what I'm saying? And how that even formed was the fool Psych Michael Ashbury. He had ties to the land and the 30's out there. And to be truthful, he was back and forth, right? When Crippin was really fully throttle, revolution in progress, and he was back and forth from California to Denver. While Michael Ashbury was always, you know, he was always intertwined with the Lokes, the 30's, you know what I'm saying, from Cali. And he was out here, but he was an OG, and he was actually, you know, if you even go in the gang police, the gang unit, you go, they always talk about him even being active with the cops. He was, you know, he brought a new wave of gangbanging out here, and it spread like a wildfire. But everybody he messed with was from 30th Ave out here, you know what I'm saying? The heart of the east side, you know, and they bang Treyo. Now, I'm gonna tell you like this. East side Denver, there's a persona in East side Denver. It's East side Denver over everything. East side Denver's not trying to go make friends with Rollin 60's. East side Denver fools is not trying to go make friends with anybody out there and put their neck out to try to be friends with everybody. If you ain't East Denver, you know, you can be the opposition. You can get what everybody gets. You know what I'm saying? East Denver is known to beef with a lot of people. There's been aspects where East Denver beefed with amongst each other in in-house beefs and in-house wars. But at the same time, OG fools, you know what I'm saying? They made money with the Rollin 60's. You know, from Treyo, they made money with the Rollin 60's, and, you know, but they also had problems with some 60's. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of fools that, you know, slide through from the land, they got a persona as California, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes they're not going to give any time of day, so it causes wars, and it causes heads up and face sessions. And to be truthful, if a fool from Denver, Colorado smashes on some fool from Cali, it's gonna cause a war. So that I've seen that. A lot of fools from Compton Crip out here, front hood, they try to come to the east side, and the east side Denver fools, they wasn't having it, and it caused a war, and a lot of fools got killed behind it back in the 90s, you know? So Trey Gangsters was the generation way after the Treyos. And, you know, at first they were just banging 33rd, you know what I'm saying? But they got so big, and they got so much people from their hood, and they got power behind them because they felt untouchable. They said, we're coming up with a new identity, Trey Gangsta Crip. And that caused in-house beef in the east side, because you had these fools from Trey-O, and these fools from TTGC. Now they're like, we're from Trey Gangsta Crip. So half of the fools was like, we ain't messing with these youngsters, and the youngsters were like, fool, we the ones that putting it down for the hood, so we don't care what you talking about. And they spread like a wildfire, and they actually sometimes stopped respecting the Treyos, because they just thought they were untouchable. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of politics from Denver, but like I said, man, it really don't have nothing tied in with, you know what I'm saying, the Rollin 30s and the neighborhood car. Like, you know, it's from 30th Ave out here, the own identity of Denver, you know. So if that was clarification, man, you know, I hope you know what I'm saying, opened your eyes to, you know, what the aspect is with the Treyos out here. But you know what it is, man. Mile high salute. Let's go.